What we're seeing right now is a island full of Love Island losers strategically voting off anybody with a true connection and then strategically holding on to anybody who's not even in a couple, so that when it comes time to vote and kick somebody off, they're going to get rid of the people that's not in a couple, not the people who don't have as strong of a connection, because no one has a strong connection. So the top couples are going to be people who just decided to stay together, be friends, fake some chemistry, play in all of our faces for the whole season and just ride it to the end. And someone has to win at the end. Someone has to win the money. Hi everybody, welcome back to Dany RECs. I do reviews and recommendations. Today I'm reviewing season 7, episode 19 of Love Island USA. Y'all, it's not just Ace. It is not just Ace playing these I'm gonna make it to the end and win this money. It's not just Ace. I'm so sad to say, I honestly think it's the girls too. Even some of my favorites, Chelley, Andreina. I don't know about Sierra. We're working on that. We're trying to figure out if she's in on this, but it's really not just Ace. Everyone wants to win the game, duh. And if you're not clicking with somebody on Love Island, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get kicked off Love Island. The way it used to be. But the way it is this year, they're getting rid of anybody who has a connection. So first off, I'm just going to have to apologize to Hannah. Hannah, if you ever see this, girl, I am sorry. In the last episode, I thought you were being a drama queen about the girls kicking out a friend. I'm like, everybody's a friend. But then when I saw the debrief about the dumping and people talking about why they decided to vote for whoever they decided to vote for, and none of it made sense, I was like, hold up. To me, it's looking like the culture around the villa is if you like somebody, you're getting voted off. This is not Love Island anymore. We are not watching Love Island. They literally need to change the name of the show because this is a totally different show. And I've been watching Love Island for years. I've never seen anything like this. I have never seen Casa come around and we don't have not one solid couple. Not one couple to be worried about if somebody's gonna bring somebody from Casa. I'm feeling like this is why the producers are like, oh, at Casa Amor, we're gonna make all brand new couples. Why? Because we literally don't have any real couples. They keep voting them out. And they're padding the bottom with people who literally aren't in a couple, very unlikable. Amaya, Huda, they're just laying them down so that eventually if somebody has to go, it's gonna be one of them instead of the people that are in weak couples, because there are no strong couples to win the game. As long as they keep the people with actual real connections out, we're gonna have to vote for the lesser of 3 evils. It's not the same. This isn't the Love Island I signed up for. This isn't what I wanted to watch this summer. I'm bringing back the UK people, the OG people who they want to win a game and they want to win money, but they're playing to find love first and foremost. We've never seen anything like this before. This is literally a majority rules kind of situation going on in the villa. We all can go to the finals together as long as we keep out the people who actually have a chance to win this game because they're in a real couple, like Hannah, like Jeremiah. Hood is just not even a threat anymore. Sierra, not too much of a competition because Nick is always playing. We love Chelley, but Shelley's not in a real connection. Did y'all see the dry hug that Ace gave her after he made an omelet for the first time? He's like, here, I made an omelet. This is the first omelet I ever made in my life. And he gives her a hug with a straight face. Who does something for the first time for somebody and they're so happy and proud to share that with them? Straight face. In a hug. After serving this person this plate. Nobody's felt anything from TayTay or even really Andreina. They're really good friends. They could do friendly stuff in the country together. But that's it. That's all we're getting from them. We know Hood is not a threat because her behavior made her so unlikable. America is split on, how do you feel about her? She's not going to get enough votes to win this game unless something miraculous happens. So then they look at Hannah, somebody who's had 2 real, genuine connections on the show. Who else has had 2 genuine connections on the show and already opened up to at least 1 connection physically? Nobody. Nobody else has gotten that far. So to throw out Hannah when she's the person most invested in the game under the guise of, oh, she's not exploring. Define exploring. How did exploring go from, oh, I'm attracted to this person, I'm trying to get to know them, I'm trying to see what our physical connection is like, to I'm exploring. I'm going to talk to all these people that I know I don't like. That's their definition of exploring now, because Hannah didn't explore. Clearly she did, the way we say explore in seasons 6 through 1 of USA, or 1 through 6 of USA. Like, they're changing the game. They're changing the rules. They're changing words and definitions. Like, I want to kick everybody off. I want to kick everybody off. I do like the bombshells. I want to see, how they shake up the villa. But the OG cast, none of them are getting my votes. None of them. Is Sierra OG? No, Sierra's a bombshell. Sierra might get my vote if she ends up with somebody besides Nick. But yeah, no. And then Tay talking about, we did what we did because we're trying to do the best for Jeremiah. We're trying to watch out for him. We're trying to do the best for Jeremiah. What part of sending Jeremiah home helps him? You think his problem is, he falls in love too fast. Okay. Let's send him home so he can learn to fall in love slower. That's where you do that. That's how you learn that. When they say why, I actually am happy that they said why. They say why they sent my people home. Like, because now I can see that you're full of shit. I don't know who's in on the lie. I feel like all the OGs are in on the lie. But yeah, I'm not buying it. And the people that I've talked to that watch the show, they're not buying it either. So I can't wait to see how the season ends. What actually would have been best for Jeremiah is for all of y'all to just stay out of his business. Don't ask him no questions about his connections. Don't give him no advice about his connections. Just stay out of his head. Like, get out of his ear. That would have been the best thing you could have did for Jeremiah. He might have actually found the strength or the mental energy to figure it out and work things out with Huda before it got so bad. If he wasn't bombarded with everybody's thoughts, everybody's feelings, all this information, and just been able to process what's going on inside of him, how he's feeling, what he's thinking, how he's seeing this play out. But, this definitely could be a lesson for Jeremiah. And here's a picture of the lesson that Jeremiah needs to learn. Everybody who knows this man's face knows the lesson that this man, his song, the message of his song teaches. If you don't know who this man is, go find out and learn about it. Because if Jeremiah knew who this man was and knew the words from this man's heart, he would have navigated that whole situation differently. Somebody actually needs to make this song over for the generation so they know, do not listen to other people. But a lightweight tried to tell him, don't let the boys get in your head, talk to me. She didn't have the best delivery. It was very toxic. It was very aggressive. But the message is the same. Me and you are in a connection. Talk to me. Let's work it out together, instead of having people stirring the pot, adding a whole bunch of stuff on top of our stuff to the point we can't even get to our stuff to fix it and work it out. I really, really hope Jeremiah learns to stop valuing the validation of his bros, really strangers, but for some reason they all felt like they were actual friends. But if you're going to value the validation of your friends over the value that you put on the health of your relationship, this is going to happen time and time again, because you don't know how to pick friends. You didn't even make sure those were actually your friends and they wanted the best for you before you decided to take their words and their thoughts over just looking at the situation for yourself. But yeah, Hannah, you were right. The girls are not your friends. They're trying to skate to the end. As long as there's somebody who actually has connections, they can't win. So they got to get rid of anybody like you and Jeremiah and anyone else who has a valid connection in the villa. So yeah, I feel like the OG cast is trying to play chess. And what they're not realizing is, if you want the brand deals and you want to continue to work on these kind of shows or in these different dating kind of show networks, you have to be likable to the audience. Everyone's seeing through it. No one's going to want to follow your Instagram, see what you're talking about, see what you're working on if we don't like you by the end of this. So you guys can be as strategic as you want to try to get to the end. The public is not going to be behind you if you keep playing with us. Play with whoever else, but ultimately the public is your client. The public is your boss. If we don't like what you're doing and if we don't support you, you can't work that type of job. So other key moments for me, Arianna's dress. My God, who is your stylist? This dress isn't even a designer dress. I looked it up. You can find this on Etsy. It's 200 pounds on Etsy. Somebody handmade this net dress and put all the sequins and the colors, everything is so beautiful. That is a beach mermaid girl's dream dress. So pretty. Love all the colors. It just gives so much good energy, and it's just a dress. Then Arianna gave her a little wiggle in the dress. I was like, okay, Arianna. But really is okay, dress. That dress is gorgeous. gorgeous. Like, I don't know which one is better, this one or the custom diamond one. Who's the name of that designer? Let me see real quick. Taylor Cox. Never heard of him. I'm pretty sure he's above my price point, which is why I never heard of him. But that dress was amazing. Like, when I saw her come out, I was gagged. Like, the way it drapes on her body in like this very natural, unstructured kind of way. It's just so like, this is art. Like, she's wearing art. Like, I want that dress. Like, I don't even need an occasion. I will wear that dress every summer until I can't fit it no more. Like, whew, Lord. This is half of the reason why I watch Love Island, is for the fashion. And whoever's dressing Arianna, kudos to you. Cheers to you. You are amazing at your job. You are top dog at your job. You are just like so impressive. So whoever you are. The next moment that had me thinking a little bit was when the bombshells, Clark and Coco, went to pair with Tay. I'm just like, I don't know if they're really feeling him or if they are doing that like bombshell strategy where you go to the guy who's closest to your type that's not in what is seemingly a real connection, you know, so you could try to secure your spot in the villa. And, you know, this is before they knew all the couples were going back. So they didn't know that yet. But still, it's just, I don't know. But I will say him and Coco, they do have chemistry. I think this is what it looks like when TayTay actually likes somebody. Completely different behavior from when you see him with Alondra, and I really hope Alondra sees this. I'm lightweight not even like rooting for her anymore, but if I'm jumping the gun on her and Chelley's strategy and, you know, trying to be smart about staying in the villa, if I'm jumping the gun, I really hope she sees this, and I hope she knows, like, girl, it's time to move around. He does not like you. Here's your proof. The next memorable moment for me was seeing Chelley with the top bun and the lace, the black lace. And the underneath part of the lace didn't exactly match her skin, but it looked so good, like all together. Like, I was like, she hasn't looked this good in a while. She, to me, hasn't been trying to impress nobody for a while. Like, even when they went into Casa Amor, Chelley looked like she just rolled out of bed. She didn't even try to look good for the new boy. She didn't even try to impress them, you know? Like, Huda was like, I'm gonna put on my best face and I'm gonna put on this bathing suit with nothing covered up. Like, I want them to see it. I am shopping for a man. But Chelley went up there like, I don't care. My man's back there. So he not here. I ain't gotta look good for nobody. But when she showed up for that mixer and she was sitting there with Chris, she was looking so cute, coordinated. It was just like, to me, the visual, it all went together. It all melted together. But yeah, I love a good look that kind of makes sense, you know, each piece. And it looks good on the person. It's very flattering. Like, she was looking good. Later on, we see Nick pull the new Casa girl, Jaden, who's paired up with Austin, for a chat. And they go on the dock and they talk, and it's looking like a chat that he would typically have with Sierra, giving the same type of chemistry, the same kind of energy. I was looking at her, I was like, something about her reminds me of Sierra. I don't know if it's the eyes or the hair, but yeah, it just feels like my boy got a type. You know what he like what he see. He going for it. He's maybe not thinking about Sierra. If he is thinking about Sierra, he's probably thinking she looks a lot like Sierra. But yeah, they have good chemistry. And at the end of the conversation, they start doing that little mischievous laugh, like, oh, you trouble. And I can just see it. Like, Austin's going to be in a love triangle or a love square again. Sierra's going to feel disrespected and underappreciated. So I really hope she likes, what's his name? Elon. He is so cute with his curls. I just love his curls. And Bryan, I think it's Bryan, the one that's with Chelley. I just love their hair. It's so cute. Boys and curls. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I really hope she clicks with Elon and brings him back, and like happily bring him back and actually explore that connection, because I feel like that might be a good move for her at this point. But yeah, they laughing, and the laugh is just giving, we're going to get each other in a lot of trouble, and we're going to have so much fun while we do it. So I can't wait to see this pan out. Last but not least, we have Bryan and Andreina. I think that's how I'm going to say it. Andreina. Andreina. I wish I knew how to say this girl name. Andreina. I don't know if I want to say Andreina or Andreina. Anyway. But yeah, we have Bryan and Andreina together in the little secret room at the Casa Villa. And I didn't know what to expect from them. Like, obviously they both have like the Latino vibe and it's really cute. But I just knew my girl was waiting mentally or maybe emotionally for Jeremiah. But yeah, she's definitely moving on. She's getting a little giddy about her connection with Bryan. And they're just, sharing their similarities in their culture and talking a little bit about their types and what they're looking for. And then Andreina drops a hint like, I want to kiss you. Really, I want you to kiss me. And they have a stare off. And she stares him down, neck bent to the side, waiting for him to just dig in, kiss her neck, kiss her lips, kiss her cheek, start somewhere. And he's just looking back at her like, maybe you do it, because I can wait. And she's just like, okay, this is getting a little awkward. So she just jumps in for it. And it was a good kiss. It was juicy. And like I said, I felt the chemistry with them. But I also feel like those two are so good at flirting. Like, I feel like they could have chemistry with anybody or anything. Like, I can see them both having a convincing relationship with AI. Like, I would be like, dang, I maybe I should talk to AI because that look good. Whatever they got, I want some of that. Like, they both are just very like charismatic, very charming, very attractive. So I'm just like, I don't know if I like them together. I just like them. You know what I'm saying? So, but tell me what y'all think about these couples. Tell me what you think about the OG players playing in our face. Tell me what you think about the fashion. I feel like that's like one of the big parts that's missing from the discussions that I see. I'm just like, why is no one talking about the dresses, the outfits, the colors, Sierra style? Like, come on. Like, until I see Arianna again, and I just want to see what my girl is wearing today. So yeah, I haven't seen tonight's episode yet. I really want to watch it. So I'm going to be editing this and watching it. And yeah, if you like this kind of video, definitely hit like and subscribe. If you are into skincare, hair, makeup, definitely like and subscribe. I have 100% divorced the niche idea. Like, I'm just going to come on here and talk about what I want to talk about. These are the things that I'm interested in, I'm passionate about. It all falls under recommendations. So yeah, I know I'm one episode behind, but tomorrow is hump day. There's no episode on hump day, so I can catch up then. So until next time, bye.